Hello, Bush here with No Sweat Brain Fitness. And we're continuing on with our series of innovation. And I want to tell you some more about what happens inside our brain. Because somebody can say, well, we should pay attention to this or pay attention to that. But when it comes down to making a choice about what we're actually doing, if we don't really know what's happening inside here, that we have to make a choice in a certain way, then it makes a lot more sense. So get on your gym hat and off we go to the mental gym. And with any kind of exercise, we need to do a little warm up. So take in a nice deep breath and another one. Slowly exhale. And that allows the brain to be more open and receptive. So I'm going to read to you something that comes from the Beginner's Guide to the Brain, which is a good book if you're interested in more in-depth on this. I use a lot of resources, and I like to fill you in on what they are in case you would like to get some of those resources yourself. So, number one, the brain needs the whole brain. It has to have the right brain and the left brain. Now, what we have studied in one of these earlier pieces about innovation is the right brain does have the cells that reach out into more parts of the brain than the left does. However, both are important. So what's happening inside the brain? What's the second thing of our 3 under 5? The senses send, the 5 senses, send impulses that cause the brain cells, or the neurons as they're called, to connect with each other. And that's what really makes things connect. When the brain cells form connections, they become larger. And the number and length of the cells of the dendrites increases, and then that allows for the increase of these little spines to come out, which reaches over to other parts of the brain. So it makes sense, but we need to understand what's going on in here. And then as these dendrites increase, number 3, what do we have? We have a more powerful brain, and we have a brain that works with greater speed. And that's a lot of times what we're working for. We would like that power. We want things to go a little bit faster, although there is a part of innovation where we have to step back and just kind of let things go on inside the brain. But by paying attention to the environment and the 5 senses, understanding what is going on, now we know why. So apply that as you are working with innovation, whether it's at work or whether it's personally with different things you're working on with yourself, finding another career, your next direction. Everything that we're doing really depends on the creativity that pushes new, innovative answers. So, see you tomorrow when I'm going to go over the 7 principles from Leonardo da Vinci and the book Think Like Leonardo da Vinci. I think you'll find it very interesting and stimulating. So, see you tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in today.